what's up guys? So for today we've got a very exciting unboxing that came all the way from China. This company hit me up and wanted me to do a review for their product here, and they said if I liked it I could keep it. So super excited about that. So let's get into it here. So let's see, does it open all the way around like a case, or does it pull out the top? Okay, yep, you gotta cut this part too. Let's get to flip our knife again. Yep, just come right down. I got it taped up real nice here. Make sure we don't cut our fingers. Right, and then go down this side. Might be it there. So all right, let's open it up. Here we go. Bam! Cool. Sweet. So this has some plastic in it too, and it looks like it came with a jig bag. Shipped really well here. Some nice I don't know what you call that. Whoa! A bunch of goodies just fell out. That's cool. We'll get them. Sweet. I didn't know it came with a case, so this has got a soft shell case. Let's check it out, and then we'll get back in and see all those goodies we dropped. Alright. Bam! And this case has a nice strap. I'll show you guys later, but here we go. And if you can tell already, it's short, right? So let's see what it is. Some nice foam to protect it. Here we go, show you guys for the first time. It looks like it's got some more protection stuff. Bam! Whoa! Okay, cool. And we got something. Damn, this is super nice looking. Let's see if we can get a little string protector there. Get that off of there. Very nice packaging. Whoa, man, check that out. This is rad. Look how cool that is. Very cool. So this is made by the company Akama, and it is called the Mini Beast. It's a short scale bass. That is super sick. Very cool. So we'll go over the specs of it here in a minute, but just look how awesome that is. Super nice, lightweight. I love this cutout here. It's kind of like a reminiscence of a gem. So this is a travel bass. You know, you take it, man, look at that neck. That is slick. Take it camping, to the beach, whatever. Some sessions if you don't want to bring your full bass. So let's see. We'll check what fell out of it real quick here, and then we'll go over the specs. So, came with a sweet little pouch here. That's nice too, huh? Put all sorts of goodies in that. Let's see what's in it. So you got a cord with your 1/4 inch. Plug yourself in. So they're giving you pretty much everything you need to go here. USB to USB-C cable, and then we've got Allen wrench to adjust your truss rod, I'm assuming, a little screwdriver to take your hardware stuff on and off, and another smaller Allen wrench probably for some bridge adjustments, stuff like that. So that's awesome. I love this little pouch too. That's really cool. Put this back in there. And then it came with a owner's manual here, which we'll check out in a little bit, and a nice guitar strap. That's cool. Let's open it up so you can see. I think it's got their logo printed on it. And get into it. Yeah, that's a nice strap, man. And it's got their logo on it right there. Very cool. So that's all the case goodies. Let's see if there was anything else in here. Nothing else in there. All right, so man, this is so nice. And that case has got some good padding to it. I'll show it right quick and we'll go over the specs. Very cool case. Very nice. Little strap there to strap it in. Nice padded shoulder strap there too. Alright, so let's go over the specs of this thing. This is made by Akama. They're based out of China. This is called the Mini Beast. It's a mini travel bass, 33 inches. It has a quilted sapple veneer top, which is really nice. I think that's the right model. Let me see, do they have a... I think that is. There's 3 different versions with 3 different tops. I love the way this one looks. There's 2 that are a little bit lighter. I wanted the kind of darker one. I really love that top. And then it's got a 3-piece African mahogany body, which is also some really nice looking wood. We'll show that body off. Very cool. Man, that top's just sweet. And then the neck is made out of hard maple, and it is really nice. It looks to me like a kind of roasted maple, but maybe that's just how hard maple looks. Or it could be roasted, I don't know. It seems like they would say it in the specs. Then the fretboard is Indian rosewood, which is really nice looking. I think too, if you got some condition this fretboard, you could darken it up a little bit. I think that would really set it off. Then it has what they describe as medium round head frets. So let's see, wow. So I think this instrument is around $400 to $500. I'm not sure exact price, I'll put it down below. But for a guitar that price, these frets are just amazing. You know, I haven't played it yet, but just running my hand up and down it, I'm not feeling any sag. And like, let's say a guitar in that price range, like that Ibanez there, I had to round off all of those frets. They were all sticking and poking out. So for this price range to get some frets like that, and I'll try to get maybe a better close-up. That's really awesome. That's something some of like cheaper guitars don't get right, or the frets for some reason, but these guys got it for sure. I'll try to get a better close-up of that. The inlays are acrylic, your acrylic dots there, which look really cool. So we can get the 12th fret, yep. And then the logo is acrylic also. I really like the logo. I think that looks cool, man. The tuners are 1/18 black die cast. They look really nice, like they're gonna do good. The bridge is black steel, that's how they describe it. I'm guessing it's like an in-house kind of thing. Looks like a pretty good bridge. Oh, and back up here, the nut is a bone nut, I believe, yep. So you're getting a lot of really quality features in this. Then we've got onto the pickups. It has these are Alnico P-type pickups with an digital active system in them. So it's got like a rechargeable battery in here, which is really cool. And you plug it in through a USB-C to charge your battery, and the battery will charge in 2 hours, and then you've got 10 hours of battery life on it, which is really cool. You really only seen that lately on some of the higher end brands doing stuff like that. So that's really cool. These guys have adopted it. So with the pickups too, it's some sort of digital P-bass kind of replica. I'm very excited to hear how they sound. Then let's go over the controls here. So the first one, let's see, first one right here. This is your volume control. And the second one, This is your tone knob, and these knobs feel really good. They're like a kind of rubbery type of feeling, easy to grip. So the second's your tone. The third knob is a compression control, so that probably kind of engages maybe the active. We'll see when we plug it up and do our demo. Then we've got a 1/8 inch headphone jack right there where you can plug in your headphones and jam without an amp, I believe. I'm gonna have to find that out for sure also when we demo it, which if it is, it's really cool. And they say you can connect this to your phone and Bluetooth to your headphones and play wireless, which is something I'm gonna try out too. Is really cool. And then again, you got that USB-C charging port, and I think you can plug this into like a DAW as well. I would imagine so if you could go into headphones. So I'm not sure how that would sound, but we'll check it out and see what all it can do. So that's really cool, really innovative. It's sleek. I like the design. And then you got what is that? The little indicator light here, I'm guessing tells you about if your battery's charged and all that good stuff. So yeah, just a beautiful top there. Get that again. Really nice travel bass. And what I'll probably do with this, or plan to do with it mostly, is play it on like something like this, my Sparks Mini. So, you know, killer combo here. This has bass sims in it. Hook this thing up, you can go out at campfires, on the beach, stuff like that. You know, whatever you want to. You're portable. And I've used this to play it. I played a radio station with this. I played live outdoor shows with this, mic in it. So, you know, this is really kind of all you need here. Great setup. So that's everything, I believe, with the bass. Now we are gonna do some demos, see how it sounds, and go over what pros and cons with it, and why you might want to get one for yourself. So just, again, we'll show it off here. Really awesome looking. And thank you, Akama, for sending me this. I'm gonna have some fun with this thing. Very cool. Back, we got our Mini Beast here hooked up. We're gonna be running it through our Positive Grid Spark Mini on one of its bass amp simulators. It's got a little bit of compression, a tiny bit of reverb, a small gate in it. Then we've got that mic'd up with our SM57 going into our Focusrite, into our DAW. Doing this demo with this Spark amp because that's mainly what I'm going to be playing this Mini Beast with. It's great because, you know, this is a travel bass, so you can definitely use this to travel anywhere you want to and get a solid sound. So let's check it out. We got our volume, tone, and compression, so everything's all the way down. So let's crank some volume up. Put some tone into it. A little more tone. Put some of that compression on there. Pretty awesome. That's with the compression all the way. Let's back off the tone a little bit. Really dope. Let's play some kind of maybe lead stuff. excellent sustain. And this thing out of the box was pretty close to in tune. The intonation was slightly off. I didn't set that up because I was wanting to give, you know, kind of more of a real experience of what you get right out of the box, so we just tuned it up. Yeah, just a variety of cool stuff you can do with it. I'm really digging it. Let's tone down. Let's volume up. Let's put the tone down. Responsive. So yeah, I can handle all your tapping stuff, your regular finger playing, your thump or slap. Or thump. Just anything you can throw at it. Really cool. And let's check out, see if we can find a pick here right quick. Kind of what it would sound like if we're going to do some pick, maybe like some metal stuff, like some machine gun kind of picking type stuff. chords. Very sick. So we're unplugged from the Sparks now. This also has an option where you can just plug the USB straight into your computer, or you got that 8th headphone jack you can plug straight into your headphones. So I'm going to show you kind of what that sound would be like, what you'd hear from your headphones, or if you just wanted to go straight in. I would recommend, if you were going straight in though, using like a plug-in, like a bass amp sim plug-in. But here's what the sound like if you're just jamming. You don't need any sort of amp or anything like that, so you can practice on the go. So I mean, I think that's great just for doing that. Very awesome. Obviously you can go in, like I said, and add more effects to it, stuff like that. Just get all types of cool sounds, put any type of bass plug-in you want on it. Alright, so we played this thing, put it through the ringer. Let's go over some pros and cons with the Mini Beast now by Akama guitars. So first off, obviously, is the size. You can fit this thing in anywhere. Easy to pack, easy to take along, take it out on campfires, out at the beach, all that cool stuff. Bring it over to a quick recording session. You got everything you need. Another pro, the weight of it. It's very lightweight, not going to hurt your back. Another really cool pro is this monkey grip, I'm going to call it. It's kind of like this Steve Vai from the gym. I love that. I think it gives it a cool look too, and it takes some weight off of it, having that cutout. The frets, the ball-in frets, I need to get a close-up of that somehow. Yeah, you can kind of see it right there. But man, you don't normally get frets like this for a $450 bass or guitar, so take a note, other companies. This is the type of frets we want to see here. Another pro is that it is rechargeable, so you don't have to buy any 9-volts for it. That's nice. Another pro is your headphones. You can Bluetooth or plug your headphones in there. Very cool for practicing on the couch or whatever, if you're somewhere you don't want to make a lot of noise. And the sound of it too, these P-bass style pickups, they sound really good in my opinion. And with all the different compressors and stuff you can add to it, you can get a really, really good professional sound out of this. Also, another thing I didn't talk about pro is the heel here. It's a very comfortable heel, so if you do want to get down there and do some playing further on the neck, it's not an issue. Tuners seem to work great. So let's go over some cons. Not really a lot of cons with this. One con that was also a pro could be the size. If you're used to playing like a full-size bass, this is going to throw you off some because it's obviously a shorter scale and the string spacing's a little tighter. But not really a big issue. I fell in and adapted to it, really quick and easy. Another thing would be, or actually only the second con I could come up with, is the charger being in front right here. And this is just kind of a me thing. You might not have no issue with it, but I think it would be nice if the charger was on the back, kind of out of the way here. But really not a big deal. They've got it recessed in there and it's sleek and looks awesome. So Overall, I think this is an awesome bass, especially for the price. You're definitely getting what you pay for. I'm going to be rocking it. I think you guys should check it out too. This is the Mini Beast by Akama Guitars. Rock on, guys.